When the Banff School started, it was a school for drama funded by a Carnegie grant in 1933, and then it expanded into visual arts and other creative and performing arts. It was motivated by popular theater and all kinds of underlying ideals that espoused the enfranchisement of more citizens through education at a time when many had a thirst for knowledge, a hunger for reading that had not been fulfilled because they had not perhaps had the opportunity to finish school. Donald Cameron dreamed of creating America's Salzburg, and by this he thought of a place in the mountains with spectacular beauty that would sing out with music and making art, a place where artists were part of the landscape and people experienced inspiration and joy. Much like the sound of music, they imagined artists would be part of the landscape, and they were increasingly part of the tourism depiction of Banff. Artists at their easels and art students circulating around the town became part of destination branding for Banff. I lived in Banff when I was a PhD student and later worked with Parks Canada, so I've spent many enjoyable evenings attending musical performances, jazz concerts. So one of my favorite memories is watching Jesse Cook perform with his band there just a couple of summers ago. It was in the fog of forest fire smoke, so it almost looked as if the stage was emerging out of the clouds, and it was very unusual. But it also spoke to that moment in environmental crisis that we find ourselves in with climate change. We can't predict what's coming, and things like the arts are one way to rethink what we're doing on our planet. The Banff School started almost 90 years ago. This is a long-lasting institution that has been sustained over decades and between generations. The arts and the environment have common purpose and common cause in that they belong to the public, and citizens' lives are enriched through both of them. By investing in public parks and public education, we can have long-term outcomes that pay dividends in social, cultural, and economic capital, and this makes for sustainability.